What is up, guys, and welcome back to another day with the Auto Works. Today is all about automotive paint binder and intercoat. I've seen a lot of you guys asking questions. What exactly is paint binder? How does it play into my paint job? How does it make it better? How does it make it worse? We're going to get into all the ins and outs today. This is for Rust-Oleum paint job users, for automotive paint job users, for anybody that's thinking about doing a custom paint job of some sort. This is the video for you so you can completely understand why paint is the way it is. All right, let's get into it. First off, we're going to start with the cheap stuff and work our way up. So, what is automotive binder? Simply put, automotive binder is the chemical binder that all paint goes into to be able to be sprayed on a car and to actually stick to the car and bond properly and disperse properly, okay? And there are many different kinds of binders, as well as what they call intercoat clears that people use to get all different kinds of effects like tri-coat paint and such. So today, like I said, we're going to start with the cheapest stuff, and I'm going to work my way up, and as we go, I'm going to explain all the different properties of binder and why you get certain situations from certain different types of paint. So let's start off with the cheap stuff, Rust-Oleum and Fast Dry. Alright, so starting off with the cheap stuff. Rust-Oleum paint, Fast Dry automotive paint. The cheap stuff you can get for $20 to $30 a quart. And a lot of times people get it, they're like, hey, I'm trying to save money, I want to match my car, and I want to spray it with automotive paint, or I want to spray it with Rust-Oleum stuff. And then they find out that the paint don't match when they get it. They get it done in the right paint code, and they're like, what the heck? What's going on? Well, the thing is about Rust-Oleum paint and the real cheap automotive paint, the Fast Dry paint, it comes in a binder that looks like this, guys. The binder is about the same color as coffee. If you can see that. That is not a pretty looking binder, right? So imagine putting your paint colors in order to get your paint into this right here and mixing it all up so that you can spray it through a gun. Well, like I said, different quality paint has different quality binders. And Rust-Oleum paint, Fast Dry enamel paint, like in the picture, are no different. And, you know, it's what you get for your money. Now, if you're shooting the Rust-Oleum stuff, it's not as big of a deal because the Rust-Oleum stuff kind of stands on its own. But if you've ever opened up one of these cans after it sat for a long time and saw a bunch of milky stuff up top and then had to take a stir stick and mix it all back together, that's why. It's not a very good quality paint. It's not a very good quality binder. It will last for many years. You can spray it out. I am not ultimately knocking Rust-Oleum paint, but if you're wondering why in certain scenarios you can't match paint, or it seems impossible when you cheap out on stuff, yeah, that's kind of why, guys. And also, this is going to play more of a factor in when I get to the higher end stuff. If you do decide to use Rust-Oleum paint, and then you want to go back and put a clear coat or a pearl coat or something like that over it and actually turn it into something important or something cooler, then you're going to need a good quality binder to do it with. Alright, so that's explaining this part of it. This is Fast Dry. If anybody's interested in Fast Dry paint, it is good paint. I'm not saying it's not, and I'm not saying Rust-Oleum is either. I'm just showing you guys what you're getting. Alright, let's move on to single stage. Alright guys, so now we're stepping things up a little bit to our 2K acrylic enamel. Yes, you've heard that right. 2K acrylic enamel. In previous videos I said most of your acrylic enamels are 1K and most of your 2Ks are urethane based. Well, that's not the case in this case. So anyways, the binder agent that we're using in single stage versus Fast Dry has taken the consistency of coffee all the way to the consistency of urine. Now, if you can see this up close, yes, it looks like yellow liquid of some sort. And as you can tell, guys, the quality is actually getting better, but it's not quite there yet. Well, this stuff right here, the single stage stuff, it takes a hardener additive and it can be reduced. And so it's a little bit different chemical makeup than, say, your Rust-Oleum or your Fast Dry stuff. And a lot of people have asked about being able to put hardeners in the fast dry or being able to put hardeners in Rust-Oleum. While it's not pretty much specified on the can or recommended, you can do it, and it will speed up the dry time a little bit, but you're looking 4 or 5 days for this stuff to harden up good enough to handle, compared to 24 to 48 hours with something that has a natural hardener agent built into the overall construction of the paint system. All right, so fast dry binder. Oh, hang on. Fast dry binder, single stage binder. It's a little bit different, a little bit clearer, and like I said, if you were going to spray some pearls through it, I don't know that you want to put your pearls in this binder. You might take a chance with this binder, but I think the next one is going to be the ticket. Let's move on to base coat binder. All right, guys, so we've covered your fast dry binder, this coffee colored binder, and what typically is used in Rust-Oleum paint. We've even covered your single stage binder. And this cleared up a little bit, but it still looks a little yellow for my taste. Next is base coat binder. Nason Full Base, Nason XL, most your base coat products that you see. And most of the time when you see it available to buy for purchase, you're going to see base coat binder. Well, base coat binder. This is base coat binder. Now, you probably can tell a big difference in quality between the three. That's not clear, that's a little clearer, and this is pretty much crystal clear. I'm going to move it up for you guys so you can see it. I think I would rather put my pearls in that. Now, if you go look on various websites and stuff, you'll see different things called clear mix and base, different base binders, base coat binder this. You'll see a base coat binder with low VOC. Well, that is the chemicals in the base coat binder. Low VOCs is it's got less hazardous chemicals in that binder than it would in other binders. So low VOC, don't let that intimidate you. It's just, like I said, another name for less hazardous chemicals. But if you wanted to, and this is where it gets into the Rust-Oleum stuff, a lot of times I recommend with the Rust-Oleum paint jobs that you go in there and you put your pearls in the clear. Well, you don't have to do that. If you want to run this like a tri-coat or an intercoat clear system, you can actually put the pearls in the binder, the base coat binder. Shoot that over the Rust-Oleum and then shoot your clear coat over top of it. That way, this increases dry time. It lays out a little more consistent. Yes, you will be spending more money. This stuff right here is about $80 to $100 a gallon for most of the stuff. You can find Speedo Coat, you can find Nason. The Nason stuff's about $1 to $120, opposed to this stuff being cheaper, like $20 to $30. That's probably $50 to $60 a gallon, and like I said, that's $100 to $120. But obviously, the clarity plays a big factor in it, and you can shoot your pearls in the base coat binder, you can shoot your candies in the base coat binder, or you can shoot it in the inner clear. Intercoat clear, what intercoat clear is it's kind of a mixture of both, a clear coat and base coat binder, and it just gives you a good solid middle ground to where you can spray your candies and your high-end stuff in it, and then of course go back over with a really good clear, high solids clear, and seal it all up and make it look great. And that's what most of the show cars use, is that intercoat clear, or some people have used the binder. And it's very hard to tell once everything's said and done. It really just comes into play how you lay everything down good, and also how you lay out the clear. But this is the binders, guys. And what is Automotive binders? Well, it's clarity. You spend more money, you get better product, and you get a better outcome. Alright guys, so I hope this covered a lot of stuff for you guys today, and gives you a little more confidence going into some of this automotive stuff with the binders. And like I said, a little information to help you carry on and make your next automotive project that much better. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I appreciate you guys watching today. If you have any questions, concerns, drop me a comment, guys. the way I've been doing a lot of videos here lately is just based off of what you guys want to see, you know, because you're the guys that matter, and this channel is for y'all. So I appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those things YouTube always asks you to do. Hope you have a great day, and God bless. I'll see you on the next one.